Oh, whoops. I'm ZiggyLette, and we watched a video on philosophy today. Just call me Ziggy, by the way. Anyways, I take philosophy. And we watched this show called The Truman Show, and it's about this guy named Truman, obviously, who was, like, on this reality TV show for, like, his whole life, and it was crazy. Like, all this stuff. Like, we were talking about reality, like, what's reality and what's not. And, like, he thought all this stuff was reality. Like, he was stuck in this little dome thing, and he wanted to be an explorer when he grew up, and so they made it so, like, he was scared of water. So they had his dad, who's on the cast, who isn't his real dad, I don't think. He was an unwanted baby. And anyways, they recorded him from the day he was, like, conceived, basically, to the day he finally figured out that he was in a reality show. And so they had his dad, like, drown in this traumatic sea accident, so he'd be scared of water. And, like, he couldn't go by water. It scared him, and he'd, like, freak out. Like, he had to take a ferry, and he couldn't because he had to walk over, and he had to be in the water, and he couldn't do it because he was scared. And, it was really weird, because then the teacher, our teacher, was like, after we watched this video, he's like, what's reality? So he made this crazy point, like, what if we were all little Trumans and we were all stuck in some dome and, like, being recorded for a whole bunch of other people, like, in an actual real world? Like, maybe where we live isn't really a world, it's just like a dome we're stuck in. Like, that could totally be Topeka because it fucking sucks here. It was crazy, the video. It was really weird. And then, like, you totally didn't get it because they have all these different views, and you see it through, like, a camera lens. Like, they have, like, 500,000 cameras in this little dome to record everything that he does. And, it was really weird watching it. It was crazy, and it's really cold outside. My arms are getting tired of holding, so I'm gonna lean. Anyways, it was such a crazy video. And then he made this and I was like, oh my gosh, that could totally be me. I could be on a show and everybody could be watching everything. He's got a back stuck in the tree. I'll show you. I can hear it fluttering. Anyways, those are the noises. And, it's really weird. Think about it though, like, what is reality? It's what people conceive, what the mind accepts. Like, what if our brain is wired to think this is reality? Like, he had to change his whole reality because he left his dome to go into the actual world. Like, and his whole reality changed. And he's not scared of water anymore, I don't think, because he found his dad again, because his dad came back. And I don't think that was supposed to happen, but it did. And, it's crazy. Like, philosophy is a really weird thing. Like, you question everything. What if that's really not how it is? What if that's really something else? And I don't think people are actually insane. Like, crazy people, I think they have a different reality. Is what I think. And I probably sound insane talking about this now. But anyways, it was really weird. Like, the whole concept of it just blows my mind. So I'm sitting here like, what if I'm actually being recorded? And what if I'm being watched by an actual world? What if I'm stuck in some crazy dome? It freaked me out, actually. It totally blew my mind. Which I guess is the point of it, was to blow our mind away, and it blew mine to me. I don't know about anybody else. I'm in class with a bunch of idiots. It was really weird to think about it. And, I don't know, just the whole idea of it was crazy. I don't even know what to say about it. I hate smoking when I can see my breath. Okay, I can barely see my breath. Anyways, I hate doing it because I never know when I'm done exhaling. So I just exhale till I can't breathe anymore. Till I have no air left in my lungs. I guess I learned this today. If guys smoke, like, the tar could be in their cum. So if you give a blowjob to a guy who smokes, he could be cum and tar. That was kind of gross. Kind of made me want to not give anybody blowjobs anymore. but sometimes it's the only way to make them shut up. So maybe I'll just date people who don't smoke, I guess, which would be really mean because I do. Or maybe I'll just make my next boyfriend, whoever the poor victim is, and make him quit smoking, and then I'll just sit here and smoke all the time, like a little chimney. I don't smoke that much, actually. If I have them, yeah, I do. Actually, I lied. Crazy concept. Crazy. Blew my mind away. I was freaking, like, I was in the middle class and I about freaked out. Because it's really crazy. Like, seriously, think about it. What if you're Truman on this show? You should really watch it. It's a good movie. You're totally going to be confused, even though I just gave it away, kind of. But I guess it doesn't really give it away, because you'd find out anyways, but whatever. It just blew my mind. Anyways, I think I'm gonna stop babbling now, so